Hey there, this is Lucius Laframboise from ENG Suite. I'm the project manager of QE Suite here. And in this series, we have been looking at some built-in Excel functions. Today, we won't be learning any new ones. We're actually just going to be using the ones that we've already seen to start putting together some really cool stuff. So this is going to be a little bit of a longer video, but not very content heavy. You can watch it if you want, or you can skip ahead to the next video where we're going to continue going. I recommend just at least watching through the plus minus. That way you understand what we're kind of doing here, and then you can skip if you want. Otherwise, it's all good stuff here, good practice. So I highly recommend you working along here if that's if you're interested in learning Excel. All right. So in here, we need to get our nominal. Okay. So we're going to use basically the same system we used over here. So go ahead and check that video out to see what we're doing here. And we're going to use this text before. Okay. So in this text before, what we're going to end up doing is we are going to pull the text before this. So in order to do some error checking, what we're going to first do is we're going to say equals if it's included, then we will return. I'll just do value just to be safe, because we will be doing calculations, text before, and then this, so we'll choose the text, that's the dimension, and then the delimiter is going to be that. Okay, so if it's included in that string, then we're going to take the value of the text before that. Else, oh, let's see here. Let's just throw an NA. Okay? That way it's not just a blank cell floating around. That way we actually have something there to make, that way we know that it's actually calculating properly, and we'll hit enter. Okay, so now we have NA. Okay, awesome. Next, we're going to pull the tolerance. Okay, so in this case, it's a double-sided tolerance, so we just need to pull everything after the symbol. So we will do basically the same thing, equals if it's included. Then we're going to value, and this time we're going to take a text after. We're going to select our text, and then we're going to take our delimiter. Next, our value false. Again, we'll throw an NA error. All right, awesome. We're going to basically do the same thing again. And oops, we're going to say if it's included, then we're going to take our nominal plus our tolerance. Value if false, again, we will do NA. All right, I'm going to just go ahead and copy that. And instead, we're just going to subtract it, right? Our nominal minus our tolerance. There we go. Okay, so one thing you're going to notice is each of these are being based off of that F11 value. The reason we're doing that is we want everything to go back to where we're actually testing if this exists. We're not going, well, if nominal is NA, if USL is NA. We're doing that because we want to limit any possible errors. Everything is contingent upon this. That's where we're going to actually check if it exists, and we want to make sure that we're checking against that. That'll make a little more sense when we take this into VBA a little bit later, because we're going to chain some stuff together in a really cool way there. Don't worry about it. It's going to be super simple. All right. Now here we go with our nominal. Our plus and minus. So basically what we can do here is we can just make that F for that to make it a absolute reference. F for that. F for that, F for that. Drag it across. All right, we're having a couple of issues here. Let's see, why did, of course. My apologies. I absolute referenced the wrong thing. All right, we will just get rid of those, get rid of those, get rid of those. Okay. Thanks if you held with me there. All right. And we want going to take that away. What we actually want to be an absolute reference is our C8. My apologies. All right, C8. C8. This one doesn't have it, and this one also doesn't. So now we can drag across, and let's see what we get. Awesome. Our nominal, 5.892. Our tolerance, 0.015. 5.907. 5.877. Cool. Let's see what happens if we pull this out. Bam. Same thing over here. We'll take that text. And would you look at that? It works. I'm just going to go back to the original because then this stuff over here all works. Awesome. There we go. We have now hooked that stuff together. But what if you have a double-sided tolerance? What if it's not just plus or minus 0.015? What if you have something like, let's say, plus 0.01 minus 0.05? Now we're not getting anything. If you want to see how to do that, we've got to learn a little bit more. I think 1 or 2 new functions, and then we can start doing that together. So take a look at that video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and please do something awesome.